The planet Nithra was once a beacon of civilization. Home to the gentle, insectoid Varelians, it thrived on diplomacy, art, and peace. But when the Vorkal swarm, a race of aggressive technoparasites, descended upon the sector, the Galactic Council deemed Nithra strategically insignificant. They abandoned it. The Varelians sent distress signal after distress signal, broadcasts filled with pleas, coordinates, and desperate screams. The Council didn't respond. Their ships never came. One by one, Nithra's outer colonies fell, devoured by the swarm. Then silence. For 5 years, the Varelians endured alone, using rudimentary weapons, scavenged hulls, and sheer willpower to survive. Their once vibrant hives had become underground bunkers. Their songs of peace became chants of mourning, and they knew no help was coming, until Earth responded. The signal came unexpectedly. A Varelian technician named Silith was calibrating an old relay dish when her screen blinked. The language was foreign, the accent thick, but the message was unmistakably clear. This is the Terran Alliance. We received your signal. Hold on. Help is coming. The Varelians had heard of Earth. The humans were newcomers to the galactic stage, barely a century into spaceflight. The Council often mocked them as unpredictable deathworlders. Undiplomatic, brash, dangerous. But now Earth was the only one answering. Silith's antennae twitched with hope. 3 standard weeks later, the skies over Nithra darkened, not with Vorkal ships, but with Terran ones. Hundreds, steel-gray warcruisers, heavy carriers, and sleek black escorts shaped like predator birds. In the lead was the UES Vindicator, a dreadnought carved from neutron-forged alloys and bristling with rail cannons. Captain Isaiah Reese stood on its bridge, arms folded, eyes locked on the battlefield. How many are still alive down there? Less than 10,000, his AI replied. Scattered in defensive tunnels. Minimal tech. Holding out by sheer miracle. He nodded once. Then we don't fail them. The orbital assault was swift. The humans didn't fight like Council species. They didn't deploy slow diplomatic drones or use sterile disintegrators. No. The humans dropped kinetic rods from orbit, tungsten spikes that struck with the force of small nukes. Vorkal hives disintegrated in blue fire. Then came the dropships. Terran Marines in exosuits landed like thunder. Plasma burst from shoulder cannons. Pulse blades whirred. They tore through the swarm with brutal efficiency. No hesitation, no retreat. When the Varelian survivors emerged blinking from their underground shelters, they saw armored giants standing guard. One Marine removed his helmet, revealing a sweat-drenched human face and a tired smile. You're safe now, he said simply. You're not alone anymore. Silith couldn't believe it. These beings, these humans, had traveled halfway across the galaxy for them. Not because of politics, not because of profit, but because they heard a cry for help. As the Vindicator hovered above the recovering world, Captain Reese made a broadcast to the entire sector. To the Galactic Council. We heard Nithra's call when you didn't. We came when you wouldn't. From this day forward, the Varelians are under Terran protection. You abandoned them, but Earth never leaves family behind. The message sent ripples through the galaxy. Council chambers erupted in protest. Treaties were cited. Borders questioned. But the people across dozens of systems heard something else. A new power rising. A power that didn't play by the old rules. The humans had drawn a line. Not for conquest, not for gain, but for justice. Silith looked up at the stars one last time that night, watching the Terran ships shimmer in orbit like guardian stars. For the first time in years, her species slept without fear. They had been forgotten, but Earth remembered.